Hey, what's up, everyone? Baller here. We are now in this eighth game for this December 2nd, 2022 NBA Game Day. So, this is the game between New Orleans Pelicans and the home team San Antonio Spurs. That will happen at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So, that is going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I am just inviting everyone who haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right. Now, let's take a look at the spread first before we check on the standings and rankings of both teams. For this game, it's actually -7 that is given towards the visiting team, New Orleans Pelicans. All right. So let's take a look at the rankings and standings of both. Starting with New Orleans Pelicans, they are actually number three in the Western Conference right now. Wow. With a record of 13 wins and 8 losses. That's crazy. This New Orleans Pelicans team is actually positioning themselves, towards playoffs. Now they're going up against the San Antonio Spurs, and the Spurs, they're actually one of the worst teams right now. They are at number 14 in the West, and their record is 6 wins and 16 losses. Right, the San Antonio Spurs would have the home court advantage on this one, though. In terms of momentum, we can obviously give it to New Orleans Pelicans because approaching this game, man, New Orleans Pelicans, they are actually riding a back-to-back winning streak as compared to the Spurs. Man, this is the longest losing slump that we have right now in the NBA. The Spurs approaching this game, they are on a 9-game losing slump. That's crazy. 9 games, man. Right, so in terms of fatigue, we can skip that part. Both teams actually had their rest last night. And let's just take a look at the available players for both teams. For New Orleans Pelicans, I see 5 names listed. Ingram, Jones, and Liddell all confirmed out, while Marshall and CJ McCollum are listed as questionable. I've read some articles that highly likely McCollum would actually suit up and play, maybe for limited minutes, but the bottom line is that he will be playing. Um, for San Antonio Spurs, I see a lot of names down here. I see 2, 4, 6 names listed. 3 are confirmed out. Those would be Jacob Pertl, Jeremy Sokan, Blake Wesley, and then the other 3 are listed as questionable. Those will be Langford, Doug McDermott, and Josh Richardson. Right. Not sure if you guys have actually checked this one out, but just like what I said, the Spurs are having a 9-game losing streak, right? So if you actually review those 9 games, those 9 losses to be specific, I checked on the average deficit of the Spurs versus their opponent. It's crazy, man. It's too high. It's around 17.8. Again, the 17.8 points, that's the average deficit that the Spurs and the opponent has on those 9-game losing streak. And the spread that is given right now is at is it -8 or -7? I lost it. I guess -7, right? Yes, -7 towards New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans Pelicans, they're coming off back-to-back wins. They got Zion Williamson. There's a high possibility that McCollum would actually suit up. There are a lot of San Antonio Spurs players who are out. Pertl is out, so who's gonna defend Zion Williamson? I really don't see any reason at all as to why we would even consider picking San Antonio Spurs even with that +7, especially with that average that we came up with. Again, it's the average deficit is running at 17.7, 17.8 points a game. So our pick on this one would be New Orleans Pelicans. They have been hot. They are at number 3 in the West. I'm pretty sure that they will still want to push, perhaps for a possible higher rank in the Western Conference. So our pick would be New Orleans Pelicans -7. That's Pelicans -7. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.